Now can you hear me? Damn, we had 109 people on YouTube when my computer just froze up. My computer has never, ever froze up like that. No, I'm not muted anymore. I'm still here. Hey, Sailor. Damn. That was insane. Sorry, guys. Holy shit. Seriously, my computer has never froze up like that. And I've streamed a lot. Never had that issue. What do you mean, why am I live? It's Saturday. What are you talking about? I don't get the question, Rex. Seriously, I went over here to pause the video. My mouse wouldn't work anymore. And then I realized the whole system is froze. Hey, Gilbert, great. Hi, Gilbert. This is the first notification I have gotten. No, I've been live since 6 o'clock tonight, Rex. I did just go live because my whole system just froze up on me. I had to hold the button in the back of the computer to power it down and restart. No, I didn't push the wrong button. I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. But guys, let's start off where we were. Let me see where we were. Where were we? On number 4, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think we're at number 3. Yeah, this is the one we were at. So everybody, let's see what it says in the very beginning. I saw that.
Stop. See, that's why I'm recording. Because the cops ain't gonna believe this shit.
Okay, now let's go back to where we were. We were with Von Erich, dude, wasn't we? Where's Von Erich? Right here. This is where we were. Von Erich, dude.
You. I do not see you. I do not believe that you, as a person, deserve any of my respect. Okay? You don't support basic human rights if you're a Trump supporter. So why would I support your rights? Yep. Okay? That's the thing.
Texas, welcome back, man.
Are the equivalent to dirt to me. I would spit on you, but I would not waste the DNA on someone like that. That's the thing. I'd strangle you guys to.
But Tons, do you know why she was doing that? She said before that she was going to call the police on her husband and tell them that he beat her up. That's why she was running into the walls and shit. You got to watch. We didn't get to see the whole clip, but I've seen the whole clip. And he has the whole thing recorded. And at the end, he said, "Yeah, it's okay. I got it recorded." Hey, Todd. The dude recording should have used his phone to call it. Yeah.
Thing. Okay.
Gilbert.
It's no longer this neutral ground.
Thank you, Gilbert, for that thumbs up. Thank you, buddy.
This place where we don't judge people for their politics, and it's just.
I don't know why it didn't trigger my event.
You're a Republican. I fucking hate you, and I think you're a racist. I know you're a racist. I know you're a pedophile. I know that you're a Nazi, a fascist. I don't care. I can make a list. Okay, because it's beyond it. It's beyond it now. Okay, there is no wishy-washy Republican. If you're Republican, you're a fascist Nazi because you support Trump. And that party, they don't give a fuck about ideals, morals, who they're fucking propping up. They only care about winning and taking power in this country. And how can you guys not see that?
How can you not see it? Carrie?
Because you guys probably do see it, and you just accept it. But again.
Yeah, you can't fix stupid,
Trump,
but you can cuff it.
Republican.
You can damn sure cuff it.
They're ruining America, and I'm not letting that happen. We the people, we the Democrats, will not let that fucking happen. I'm not taking this shit sitting down. Donald Trump.
I'm crying. My sadness is over. My anger has set in. I am a very petty person, and I am very proud of that. Love it about myself, actually. And so I say this in the most disrespectful way possible. I don't care if you are my family. I don't care if you're my friend. I don't care if we've been friends our entire lives. You can literally go.
What's the deal with the bull rings? I mean, you got to have a bull ring to be a fucktard, delusional, mental patient. Because every one of these people, they all got bull rings. Even this old fuck. He's got a bull ring in. Middle-age crisis.
Yourself if you voted for Donald Trump. If you are
did
so
he?
sad about your
How do you know that, Turtle Beast? Turtle Beast! Welcome back, man! How do you know that he lost his job? Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I was live earlier. We had 109 people in here on YouTube, and my computer just froze. Everything froze. I had to hold the power button for that 10-second deal to shut down the computer and reboot it. I don't know what happened. It just, the whole thing, that's never happened ever. Until now.
groceries being expensive, get a better fucking paying job. Do better in life. Get a fucking education. Do something.
Yeah.
You're fucking stupid. And I hope you go jump off of a fucking bridge.
I hope you understand what you just did. You don't because you're really fucking stupid, but I hope at some point you have to reckon with it on a personal level at least a little bit, because you fucking mouth breathers. You absolute worthless fucks who like to thump your Bible.
What does mouth breeders mean? He called me a fucking mouth breeder. I don't know any other way to breathe except through my mouth and nose. He's a cock smoker. So there is that. I don't know what a mouth breeder is. What? Oh, breeder, not breather. He probably said breeder, not breather. I thought he was saying breather. Okay, I got it. Yeah,
Talk
okay.
about the absence of family and God in the modern day, yet you decided to elect a sexual predator for president who is currently being puppeteered by a deadbeat father who also happens to be the wealthiest man on earth, who effectively wants to plant a chip in your brain that turns you into a computer. How's that for an...
Where do they get their information? I've never even heard that on CNN, the Communist News Network. I think all our views will start going up from now on. Yeah, tons. 2 weeks from today, if you look right up here, right above me, 13 days from now, because the day doesn't count, it's over. We will be live stream bounty hunting. We'll be in the field, in the patrol unit, out there hunting down the criminals. The hunt is on. Absolutely.
Absence of God for you, you stupid
Don't
fucking
miss
sacks
it.
of horse manure.
November
God
23rd.
fucking hates you, and by the time the lot of you get that through your thick fucking skulls, it's gonna be far too late.
Now that we're all saying what we're thinking, I'm gonna go ahead and say
Here's
that
this
I think if
woman
you voted
again.
for Donald Trump, you're ugly. I think you're all freaking ugly, and I think you're dumb as bricks. And I think you're a bigot in every sense of the word, every use of the word. I want your taxes to go up. I want things to be more expensive for you. I want you to have a complicated pregnancy. I want all that bad stuff to happen to you because that's what you deserve.
So, now that the orange turd has won,
He looks normal, doesn't he? I wouldn't hire him to take out my trash.
we should now rename America Hell, because it is going to be hell on earth once they strip everyone's rights away that is no straight white cis man. So buckle up. Hope you freaking Republicans are happy.
Wait, what is that? Is liberalism a form of insanity? I will eat male flesh. Yeah, we've seen that one. Okay. I want to see this. Can I see it? No, I guess not. Okay. It won't let me,
I'm
let
outta
me do
here.
it for some reason. Okay. Wow. Wow. Look at this one I sent you, Pat. Oh, let me bring up, I already got it up, okay. Where did you send it? Under Submit Videos, Mind of Z? Let's see what this one says. Oh, this is a short one, I'm sure. Yeah, it's only 25 seconds. Damn. You got to send me longer videos. I need videos like 10, 15, 20 minutes. 20 seconds really doesn't do much. Let me see. Here we go. Let's go over here and see.
If you've lost faith in humanity, clap your hands. If you've lost faith in humanity, and this is your villain origin story, if you've lost faith in humanity, clap your hands.
And she's probably a teacher.
If you've lost faith in humanity,
I don't want to hear the song again. I think I've got it memorized. It's all right. If I can memorize Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, I got that one down pat. Here's one from Eternal. Let's see what this is. It might be 10 seconds. No, at least this is a minute. Let's see what this girl says. Since we're doing crazy ass delusional liberals, let's see what we got here. Let's go over here.
Okay, I'm sitting here on my...
Tim Walz's daughter, Hope, claims U.S. doesn't deserve Kamala Harris. So this is Tim Walz. I wonder if he's got tampons in his own bathroom, in the master bath.
couch eating SpongeBob mac and cheese and watching Outer Banks, and I just have a couple like initial post-election thoughts. I've like officially reached the point of anger, and I'm not an angry person, so I'm just...
Rob, you're exactly right. If Tim Walz, that delusional treasonous fucktard, is your dad, yeah, you're emotionally damaged.
Trying to channel it. The first one being, this country does not deserve Kamala Harris. That woman should go live her best life wherever she wants, doing whatever she wants,
prison.
because we don't deserve her at this
prison.
point. The only people that delivered this election were black women, and we failed them. And it's just heartbreaking, and we've got to do whatever we can to support them and support our people through these next 4 years. Another one is...
You know what, Hojo? No, it's not a good thing. It's the most stupidest thing I ever heard of. You know, it would have made more sense, Hojo, had Tim Walz put a condom machine in the women's bathroom. At least that would have made some sense. You know, okay, she's going to buy the condoms because tomorrow's prom night and she might need it, right? A condom machine in the women's bathroom makes so much more sense than a tampon machine in the... Yeah, I don't get it.
These people have to live in their own skin, as in J.D. Vance and Donald Trump have to be J.D. Vance and Donald Trump. And that is not a punishment I would wish upon anybody except those two individuals. Yeah, so I'm just really grateful that I am who I am and that I'm on the side of love and hope and joy and progress.
Obviously, little Miss Waltz hasn't watched the same videos that we've been watching tonight, wanting us all to die and, you know, get in a car wreck like Diana. You know, she's not watching the same videos that we're viewing. Yeah. Okay. Hope and love and the summer of love. How'd that work out? Wow. These people are so delusional. They say one thing and just do the opposite of what they say. It's crazy. It's insane. There might be some repeats through this one.
Personally think that if all of these men are voting to take our rights away, they don't deserve to touch a woman for the next 4 years.
I agree.
So,
not a liberal woman. Do not touch a liberal woman for the next 4 years, ladies and gentlemen. You ask to see their voter registration card before you take your pants off, okay? You do you. I'm just giving you some advice.
Hope you thought that through, you guys.
Now, this is worth seeing a second time. You got to admit. This doesn't even feel like a rerun.
What the hell?
If anybody thinks this is real, I got some swamp land that I'd like to sell you in the state of Arizona. Yeah, this is staged. Hi, sassy girl. Hi, Doc. Sassy girl's here. Everybody say hello to Sassy. And right there when he did this, he's like, God, I hope this gets me a lot of likes. Here's the dude. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for those who wasn't here earlier, I assure you, Jenny Craig has a warrant out for this man's arrest.
Fucking thing. Oh, Jesus Christ.
And look at his shirt. It's already cut right here, so he already had it planned to rip it like Hulk Hogan.
I'm so pissed off.
Look at him titties. He's wearing them in his pocket.
Says good luck getting laid. Especially in Florida, because me and my girlies are participating in the 4B movement. That's my next plan.
What, she's like 17 years old? Really?
And I'm dead fucking serious.
I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, I can't unsee that, Hojo.
I'm literally sick to my stomach. What has happened to America? What has happened to democracy? What has happened to freedom?
Ladies and gentlemen, the United States is not, and I repeat, not a democracy. We are a republic. I don't know why they keep saying democracy. We're not a fucking democracy. We're a republic.
I'm done. This is a message to anyone who follows me. If you voted for Trump, unfollow me and block me. If you didn't vote, unfollow me and block me. The fact that it's this close means I've lost all hope in the American people. Like, it should not be this close. Why would anyone vote for this person? He's so evil. He's so demented. Kamala's not perfect. We all know that. We all know that. She is not a convicted felon, rapist, crazy, fascist, dictator.
These fucktards don't even realize that they went after Trump with nothing, convicted him of felonies when there was no victim. Yeah, they didn't want him to run.
Psycho. What is wrong with you?
My content reaches a lot of men because I have an IQ of 130, but I want the men in this country to know that half the female population, we're dry. We're probably gonna stay dry. I'm dry as a desert, baby, and I don't want it to change.
There's always Vaseline. I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah, we're not gonna like you anymore. You understand that? Like, it doesn't matter if you take away abortion. Like, we'll want to have your babies even less, right? Even if you take away contraception. William. Like, women are really good at celibacy because you guys are actually a threat to us. So we have a lot less.
See, why do they think we would take this as an insult? I take it as wonderful news. These mentally unstable, delusional, fucking treasonous pieces of shit are telling us that they're not going to breed for the next 4 years. And I find that very good news. Very good news. We don't want your fucktard children. We don't need more liberals. You brainwashing your kids.
To gain from you. So, yeah, 4B all the way.
Good.
Let's make
Me
some
too.
money,
I'm 4B. Yes.
That's all we can do now.
I'm for
That
it.
I was born with more rights than I have now is a pretty crazy feeling. Knowing.
But see, if you were to ask her, okay, ma'am, what rights are you going to lose on January 20th? Please tell me, what rights do you not have that I have? She wouldn't be, abortion is not a right. It's not in the Constitution.
That what we're about to go through means the possibility of me losing more of my rights, and that being a real
What rights? Please
is
tell me.
insane. If you weren't scared this election, you have so much privilege.
See, no, but I'm pissed about that part. I mean, it really pissed me off when I found out that I was supposed to have white privilege, and I never had. And that pissed me off. Oh my, are you? So I should have got first class on the airline ticket that I bought every time I flew? Are you fucking kidding me? Nobody told me about my white privilege. All of us should be pissed about that. We just found out about that in the last 5-6 years.
Forgive me for being a little emotional here, but what the f is going on? People in the future are gonna look back at this time and they're gonna be like, what the f happened? Because we were progressing. When Obama got elected, I really feel like
What a treasonous piece of shit he was, and that he still is. But guys, let me stop right there. I gotta go tinkle. I gotta go to the little girl's room, and I'll be right back, okay? I'm gonna play this video real quick. This is why I'm still not in law enforcement. This is what happened to me in the line of duty, and I can't be a cop anymore. The doctor said so. They put a medical hold on my post-certification. I had to retire. Be right back.
Party online, see if there's enough to their being assaulted. Approaching First, you guys keep saying all this very car.
Option. That's all I had. I'm on 16-day restricted movement, meaning I'm laying flat on my back looking up at a ceiling for 16 straight days after my 4th and final surgery. I got my laptop out and I found a roadmap that totally changed my life, that got me from that hopeless and helplessness of laying on that ground to where I am today. And today, I am extremely successful. I speak on stage all over the country to people just like you. It's a simple roadmap, but when I say simple, simple doesn't mean easy. It's not easy. You're gonna have to take action. Taking action. A lot of people say take action. What does that really mean? It means take it one step at a time, but keep stepping. I got fresh coffee, good to the last drop. A new battery for my famous vape. And the vape is filled with blistering hot cinnamon flavor. And this is a Caliburn G3, for those who are wondering. You guys ready? Let's go.
we were progressing, we were going in the right motherfucking direction. But then Trump comes in and he gives a voice to the voiceless. He gives a voice to the criminals, to the racists, to the white motherfuckers who want to be back on.
Wait, did she just say he gave a voice to the criminals? Isn't it the blue states that don't even charge criminals anymore? They just take them to the station, let them go? Huh. Let's not even talk about the invasion to the United States. Millions of gang members and mental patients and prisoners and
On top. I don't want to touch another man with a 10-foot...
Yeah, but Jeffrey, you got to understand, she's denying her white privilege. She gave it up. She donated it somewhere.
Motherfucking poll.
Hey,
ladies,
Woods.
where are we going? For
Woods,
movement for real. Fuck men. All of you. And fuck you ugly dumb who voted for him too. You guys are a piece of shit. You guys have internalized misogyny and you're dumb. You're stupid. Oh, and all the climate change going out the motherfucking window because it's a hoax. Bro, we're cooked.
Trucker Tom. Thank you, listeners. subbing to my YouTube. Thank you very much. You're now on my Christmas card list.
We're cooked. This is our last motherfucking
Dion,
year on
you're
this
still
damn
here.
planet. To be able to appoint 3 more fucking Supreme Court justices or whatever the he's able to get more motherfuckers that believe the same beliefs that he believes into office. And I guess that's what you guys want. That's what you guys want. You guys want to be radical Christians. You guys are Jesus Christ, right?
If you thought I hated white men before, you don't even know what's coming for them crackers.
I was just walking down the street to go get my medication because I'm out and I need it for today.
We're back to the bull ring.
And I saw a woman walking her 2 kids.
Yes, therapy, she called you a cracker, but here's the thing. These people are so, well, I don't even know if I want to call them people at this point, but they're so delusional. They don't even know what cracker means. They think it means a saltine cracker, but that's not what cracker means. Cracker means the slave owner cracking that whip. The slaves called him a cracker because he cracked his whip. They don't even understand the vocabulary, do they?
And she had this look on her face. And I looked at her, we made eye contact, we both kind of nodded. Like we were both just devastated.
Oh my God.
You could just tell in her eyes.
Yeah. Matt, you're such an instigator.
I can't believe this country did this again. Why did I let myself have hope?
Hell, you cannot be serious. How did I wake up to this garbage as my president? That's right, garbage. I went to bed last night.
He needs to take all his grievances to the Ayatollah Khomeini in Iran. He needs to go talk to the president of Iran, just dressed just like that, and tell him how you hate Trump. He'll welcome you in.
And she was ahead. I woke up to this freaking nightmare.
I did too, Eternal.
Donald Trump? How? Does America have this many Nazi, Hitler following pieces of trash? I thought America was already great. Kamala had our economy skyrocketing.
Now, look, I'm going to tell you right now, if this fruitcake goes out front and gets on a Harley Davidson, I'm going to lose my mind.
People were happy. You could feel the joy in her campaign, and then
Yeah, I could feel the joy.
Been hijacked by these freaks of nature.
Oh, wow,
They call
therapy.
themselves Trump supporters. What the? Nobody wants to live in a country full of hate. It's all hate, 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 hate. Trump hate.
And that's what the Democrats have been doing for years. Hate. Unless you're with them, unless you follow their agenda, you're a piece of shit. What was it that Biden called it? Oh, yeah, garbage. Yeah.
It's everybody that's not white. And I can't believe people of color actually voted for him. How does that happen? What does he pay them? I'll give you some money if you vote against your own people. Who does that? This is not going to end well at all. It is not going to end
How is that?
I was very blindsided by the results.
Is that
this morning.
better? Testing 1, 2, 3.
I've decided that cigarettes don't count today, and I honestly might go get a tattoo. But I also have decided that for the next 4 years, I am going to abstain from schmex with men. Yeah, as a woman,
Okay, what is SMEX? Can somebody tell me what SMEX? Let's listen to her again, because I could be wrong.
Going to abstain from schmex with men.
Yeah, what is SMEX? I mean, I got my helmet and my crayons, but I don't know what SMEX is.
Yeah, as a woman, my bodily autonomy matters, and this is my way to exercise sovereignty over that. So I highly encourage any other women that are single.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
And care about progressing women's rights and still fighting for our bodily autonomy to do the same.
Now, Texas Sex and Smack, is that anything like s'mores? Because I like s'mores.
So glad you guys got your cheap ass groceries and your cheap ass fucking gas because you're fucking broke as shit. You're
And she's not old enough to buy either one.
broke. You're fucking broke. Broke. I said I'm fucking serious. You're fucking broke.
Do it. Do it.
Wait, what did she do? Wait, hold on. Not her. See, this tells you just how smart these... She bought that TV, or mama did, and she's going to break her own property. Make that make sense.
Do it. Do it.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. Fuck that TV and fuck that
Bless me.
asshole. Do it. I'll buy it.
They just broke mom and daddy's TV.
Maybe not that hard.
Okay. This is not okay.
I like this one.
This simply will not do. And this is not okay. And I'm not good with this. This is sick. This is sick. That should not be there. And that is wrong. And you're wrong. And everything is wrong. And this house is not even my house. You just bought it for me and I don't want it.
I feel absolutely so betrayed by my country right now. And it's so frustrating. I don't even know what to say right now. We tried, okay, to everyone from other countries that are saying America failed. We tried. The system is inherently flawed, and we tried. And to any...
Now, I want to point out, not all of them, because some of them are some old fucking mentally unstable individuals, but most of these are millennials. Yeah, those entitled brats that's never been told no. They were put into timeout a couple of times and they didn't want to do that anymore, so mom and daddy did not parent their child, so they didn't go back into timeout. We're dealing with the millennials. You remember the participation fucking trophies? Yeah, that's where it started. See, when I was growing up, the stupid kids like her and most of these people, they didn't make it past 12 because they would do something stupid and kill themselves off. Like drink bleach or jump on a ramp and break their freaking neck because they didn't know how to do it. Now we got these kids with the safety locks on the cabinet. I say if they want to drink bleach, let them drink it. Fuck, get rid of the stupid kids before they hit 12. Or we're going to have a college full of idiots. Oh, never mind. We do have a college full of idiots. Now they dress up like Transformers just to go ride a bicycle. I rode my bicycle with shorts, a t-shirt, and no shoes. And I made it. Rode in the bed of a truck. My seatbelt was my mom's arm. Like that. I even drank from a water hose. I know, that's living dangerously, but I did it.
Anybody who follows me on TikTok, if you are happy about the results of the election, unfollow me right now. Get off my page. Do not talk to me. I don't care if I've known
I'd like to see that video right there, but I can't.
you for years. I do not want to talk to you ever again. The fact that you would purposefully vote for somebody who wants to take away my rights as a woman. Don't ever talk to me again.
And see, where are they getting this shit? Taking their rights away as a woman when the majority of women in the United States voted for Trump. I don't get that, where they got that from. And what rights are they going to lose on January 20th? Please, somebody tell me. Because I have no idea. That's like these gay rights. They marched down the fucking street, butt-ass, almost naked, for extra rights. What rights? What rights do I have, Tinkerbell, that you don't? It's never made any sense to me. We're all protected. If you're a U.S. citizen, you're protected under the Constitution. I don't get it. No, abortion was sent back to each state to decide. The Senate and the Congress of each state will decide, and they're elected by the citizens of that state. So that's what will decide whether each individual state, whether they want an abortion at 3 weeks or 4 weeks or ban abortion or whatever they want to do. It's not in the federal government's hands anymore, and it never should have been. But anyway, there was that. It's crazy, right? And men don't have a say over the bodies. Correct. They don't. Who was that for? Oh, that's this one. Okay. Oh, that was my stream. Wow. There's my stream. I don't know what happened. Okay. We're just going to move right along. You guys ready? Let us go.
Good evening and welcome to a program devoted entirely to
Lefties losing it.
And let's start with the recreation of an iconic moment.
What the fuck? I don't know what happened there. Let's go.
In Lefties losing it. First, the
Thank you,
original
Jonathan.
clip that in so many ways captures the quintessential essence of Lefties losing it, the crazy hyperbole, the wild emoting, the derangement and desperation to be a victim, all captured in this classic moment when Donald Trump was sworn in as president.
Donald J. Trump is now president of the United States.
Who remembers this fucktard? Let me get rid of that. I don't like that.
What a great honor to be able to introduce for the first time ever anywhere.
It never gets old, and now that famous moment is not only a popular, timeless meme, it's also inspiring copycats, including this woman's superb work at a recent Donald Trump rally. She didn't need to explain anything here. Everyone got the joke immediately. Of course, there are other copycats, and it can be hard to tell what's real and what's parody. For example, is this next video a comedy skit, or is it Rosie O'Donnell being afflicted with a terminal case of Trump derangement syndrome?
Okay, so how's everybody's nerves about this election?
What a piece of shit she is. Always has been.
Let's say on a scale of 10 being can't think of anything else and may need some additional medication, I'm like at a 7. And I just think with all those people showing up for Kamala,
Well, these people are
I
so
don't think it's as close
delusional.
as they're saying it is. I really don't. And I think that the dumpster, the hate rally manager, that
The
guy,
hate rally manager.
the orange dumpster fire, him.
Gosh, poor Rosie is so filled with hate, she can't even say President Donald Trump's name.
No, I
That
never
seems
have.
Unhealthy. But at least she didn't start crying like J-Lo.
I promised myself I wouldn't get emotional, but you know.
Now, she's a piece of shit. I won't even watch a movie she's in. I used to, I saw the movie Anaconda, and that was the last movie I ever seen of J-Lo. I used to love her as an actress, but what a treasonous piece of shit she is.
You know what? We should be emotional. We should be upset. We should be scared and outraged. We should. Our pain matters. We matter. You matter.
Is she talking to P. Diddy's victims there? What was that all about? Yes,
that's P. Diddy's
interesting
victims,
performance from J-Lo, Jenny from the Block, Jennifer Lopez, the woman known for her terrible pics from P. Diddy to Ben Affleck.
J-Ho.
Nice.
Correct,
Now she's
Gilbert.
lecturing Americans on who to vote for. No thanks, love. But I do have some good news for you. Perhaps there is a cure for Trump derangement syndrome. Be sure to tell...
Oh, here we go. Now, this is my sponsor. The promo code is NightCop35.
the lefty in your life about Trumpanol.
Rough day? Do you find yourself acting irrationally? Do you get mistaken as a hyena when you laugh? Or do word salads occur frequently? Now there's help. Introducing Trumpanol. Trumpanol is designed specifically for those suffering with Trump derangement syndrome. Don't allow TDS to control your life anymore.
Correct.
Trumpanol is fast-acting, delivering relief from the stress of campaign season. Side effects may include registering as a Republican or voting for Donald Trump. Consult with your doctor before taking Trumpanol.
Now to a man who needs a double dose of Trumpanol. Here's a man who proves that even a simpleton clown can be a billionaire. Here is Mark Cuban being a misogynist dolt.
Donald Trump, you never see him around strong, intelligent women, ever. It's just that simple.
Do you really want to be saying that to Tulsi Gabbard or, I don't know, Melania or Sarah Huckabee Sanders, who's now governor of Arkansas after being Donald Trump's White House press secretary? And she had this to say about the feral left's attacks against her.
President who empowered his team. And when the left was relentlessly attacking me, kicking my family out of a restaurant, parents spitting on our car at our children's school, MSNBC reporters called me not even human, vile, unfit to be a mother. It was.
But remember, this is the party of hope and joy. Yeah.
President Trump who pulled me aside, looked me in the eye, and said, Sarah, you're smart, you're tough, you're beautiful, and they attack you because you're good at your job. Now get back to work.
You know what Americans need is not just desperately out of touch celebrities preaching
border
to them. They also
control.
need painfully unfunny POMs ranting about the election. Remember when late night TV shows were funny? Now they have the likes of John Oliver emoting wildly about put him through hell. Oh gosh, what a bitter loser. Talking about lefty losers, here is Mickey Rourke again proving that Mr. Mackey was right. Drugs are bad. Okay.
That, but I'm not going to go into it because I don't.
That's Mickey Rourke? Oh my God, what happened to him? He looks like a broke down retired wrestler. Fuck. It's been a long time since I've seen Mickey Rourke, but golly, that don't...
Need another visit from the Secret Service.
When did you have one before?
Oh, about 6 months ago.
Why?
Take a wild guess.
Was it because of something you said about President Trump?
Yeah.
What did you say about him?
Just the truth.
Which is what?
Read my mind.
What the hell was that? It did have me curious, so I went looking for why the Secret Service may consider that lunatic.
So I want to know how many times Mickey Rourke flew on Epstein's airplane.
Threat. It's not because he told the truth about Trump as he claimed there.
We're already
It's because
standing
he
up,
threatened
Scott.
to punch
We
the
stood up
president.
Tuesday night.
This is Rourke during Trump's first term. Again, let this be a lesson to the kids out there. Stay away from drugs and bargain basement plastic
I
surgeons.
saw you trying.
In the White House, that lying sucker. That no good, two-faced piece. You know, he said some really nasty things about the two of us. And you know what? It's personal.
It's personal now?
And there's going to be a day when he ain't president. And we're going to bump into each other.
Uh-huh.
And you're going to feel me.
You're going to give him a left hook?
What do you think?
I think you might.
A left hook from hell.
Oh dear, yeah, that dude has been losing it for many years, as has this next white dude for Kamala, MSNBC hysteric Joe Scarborough, who is just abused.
So just imagine for a moment. Oh, my God. Just imagine for a moment that, let's just say, I don't know, what's his name? I never forgot his name. He played in Lethal Weapon. Imagine that he came up and said this about Obama. Wonder how good that would have went over. What's his name? He played in Lethal Weapon 1, 2, 3, 4. His mind I just went, no, not Danny Glover. The other guy. Danny Glover. Or Bruce Willis. Mel Gibson. Thank you. Imagine Mel Gibson said that same thing, same words about Obama. Mel Gibson would have been in jail.
Abusing Trump supporters in this next clip, just spewing abuse. He talks about the millions of folks who have attended Trump rallies over the years like they're garbage.
Who raised these people?
Yeah.
Because they were not raised.
We've been asking that question about you idiots for years.
In my neighborhoods that I grew up, any middle-class neighborhoods that I grew up in, these people were not there. They were not raised. I mean, they weren't in the classes I went to growing up. In elementary or middle.
Because most of them couldn't afford private schools, idiot.
Or high school or college. They just weren't there. That wasn't the America I grew up in. Again, who are these people?
Do you guys know this fucktard used to be a Republican, probably a rhino? Until he started on MSNBC and he met this idiot on the left and they got married. That's when he became pussy whipped and just started spewing all this bullshit that she believes. Yeah.
Where are they coming from, and who raised them, and how did Donald Trump twist their point of view so much in 9 years?
These lefties, they're a
Correct,
hateful bunch, aren't they? And this next lefty is no exception. What a piece of work this mad banshee is, attacking a man's truck because it has a Trump flag on it. She feels entitled to vandalise his property right in front of him.
This is my truck. Get away from my truck. Get away from my truck, you crazy lady. Please. What are you doing right now? Lady, please get away from my vehicle. I have to go to work. I'm going to go get the cops involved. Get away from my vehicle now. You cut me off.
What gives you the right to
free? This is America, and this is a free country. Get away from my vehicle, or I'm going to press charges on you. Get away from my vehicle right now and get on the road.
She actually asks, what gives you the right? That's the modern left for you, crazy,
you're exactly right,
angry, and intolerant. Here is another charming lefty showing us again that the Democrats and the left in general are all about love, tolerance, and inclusion, unless...
Scott said... This is what Scott said. Try that here in Florida. I say, try that shit in a small...
Unless you don't share their deranged worldview, in which case they behave like literal fascists while calling you a fascist.
I'm great. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm doing wonderful.
Yeah, you doing good?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
You live in this neighborhood?
Doesn't matter.
You shouldn't be in this neighborhood.
Really?
Yeah. Do you have jaundice or something?
I shouldn't be in this neighborhood?
Guess what, Nazi? Go home.
All right.
You, Nazi piece.
All right.
Go home.
Stop shaking your hands.
Go home.
Step
yeah,
away.
because I want to.
Step back.
You don't understand.
Am I still muted?
After that nastiness, I think we could all do with a Trump-inspired music break.
Back me up, go all in, by Joe Biden. I gotta win, save the country from sin. I won't never slack up, Kamala's a clown. So get out and vote, keep Trump around. Trump around. Keep Trump around. Trump around. Trump's up, Kamala's going down. I'm the cream of the crop, I rise when I'm shot. I started from the bottom, but I've always been on top. Hating me as a dictator, some type of super trader. I think you need some loving cause you sounded like a hater. But I ain't going down like no punk foo. Clean up the house, Joe, moving in back soon.
That was good fun, and this next clip is also great. Listen to this DJ's work and watch out for the angry Karen on the dance floor who is determined to be a misery guts.
Thank you, Scott.
As everyone else around her dances to this banger.
Do not come.
Do not come.
Do not come.
I'm sure she has said that to a lot of men. I don't know for sure. I mean, I'm just guessing, but yeah.
And can you believe the Democrats...
Yeah, but Wobbly, you got to remember something. Kamala Harris is a very hard worker. She puts her head down and she goes, puts her head down, gets on her knees, whatever position she wants.
You won't be.
Here, I want to hear what this.
Going to crazy delusion.
This guy's always comical, because listen, I lost faith in Hollywood after I watched the what was the name of that movie? Goodfellas, right? And then for this fucktard to come out and lose his fucking mind, I just lost faith.
It can't be. It cannot be. If he wins the election, you won't be on the show
she's not going to peg me,
Come
Todd.
looking for me. There'll be things that happen that none of us can imagine. That's what happens in that kind of a dictatorship, which is what he says. Let's believe him. Take him at his word.
Even Bill Maher's lefty audience couldn't help but laugh at Robert De Niro there. And I guess Bill Maher's going to lose his show now, isn't he? That's what they were talking about. And in recent days, we even had the ladies of The View not just backing Kamala, but they were picking her Attorney General for her. And of course, they pick the irredeemably awful Ryan.
Now, is it just me? I've heard a lot. I don't know if it's probably a rumor that they're canceling The View, which would be great for our country. Has anybody else heard that?
Warhawk, Liz Cheney.
Are you also a lawyer?
Yeah.
I am. So you could conceivably be a great AG.
See, this bitch, she needs to be, not Whoopi, Cheney needs to be flown directly, one-way ticket to Guantanamo, and in the morning be standing in front of a military tribunal for treason against the United States.
This was...
Along with her daddy.
Because, and I say this because your moral core is magnificent.
Oh, isn't that adorable? Whoopi Goldberg lecturing us about morals. I've heard it all now, but...
And see, any of us, like me, that watched the movie Ghost with Patrick Swayze, Demi Moore, and Whoopi Goldberg, I loved Whoopi Goldberg. I thought, wow, you know, and then I saw the Nun movie, and I've watched her in all these movies growing up, and I thought she was just incredible until she took a position on The View. Yeah.
Kamala had the unique ability to make even once cool celebrities lose all credibility. She made the boss, Bruce Springsteen, sound like this.
Well, I'm just about starving tonight. I'm dying for some action.
She turned Cardi B into the world's lamest, saddest joke.
1 second, guys, 1 second.
She doesn't make any movies anymore, baby girl. How do you like her? She's a treasonous piece of shit, spewing lies and delusions from a TV show.
need patience over here.
Howard Dean. This channel was just recommended to me. How long has this channel been active? About 3 years. Well, almost 4. April of 2021. I never won a spelling bee contest, Howard, but I can count. As long as I don't have to go past 10 or 11. I can do 11. I've done it. Welcome in, buddy.
Patience, where are you, girl? I need patience over here.
Now listen, I hate muting it like this, but let me tell you something. In 13 more days, Howard, me and my son, his nickname is Rex, we will be IRL bounty hunting in the field with GoPro cameras on and everything. You'll see it live, chasing down the criminals. The name of the show is The Hunt is On. So I hope 2 weeks from tonight, I hope to see you there, man. I really hope to see you there. We'll have dispatch. We've got a dispatch service. We've got a patrol unit. We're ready. Absolutely.
Yikes. I can't believe that didn't convince the masses. And Kamala somehow even managed to turn the once hilariously funny Will Ferrell into this cringy mess.
I'm just one person? No. Shut the up, Gary.
Talladega Nights, I'll never watch it again.
Last time, only a few thousand votes kept Trump out of office. And this time, we will hold you personally.
Yeah, but Sarah, you still owe me a butt hug. I'm just saying. Yeah, safety first, sweetheart. Safety first. Absolutely.
Responsible, Gary. Don't forget to vote, Gary.
And when the celebrity endorsements weren't working, she had her media propagandists use these shameful tactics.
We've laid out the stakes in this crucial election, where one side stands for freedom while the other...
Yeah. Can I ask who the fuck is Gary? I'm with Hojo, or, yeah, who said that? Yeah, Hojo. He said, you know, they got a Diddy video of Will Ferrell. I didn't know that. Bring it on, she says. Safety first, sweetheart. You have to hold on to my left butt cheek, and that's got the butterfly on it. So there is that, Sarah. But we don't want to fall while we're hugging. Safety first. But who the fuck is Gary? Who's Gary? I don't know who Gary is.
Meets the textbook definition of fascism, namely a far-right dictatorial regime like Hitler's Germany or Franco's Spain or Mussolini's.
After 2 assassination attempts they were still spewing this bullshit.
Mussolini's Italy.
Just crazy stuff. That was MSNBC anchor Joy Reid and her colleague and fellow Russian
that's what she
conspiracy
said.
hoax peddler Rachel Maddow was even issuing threats to Elon Musk's business empire.
The Defense Department and NASA are going to need...
Oh, Texas said on YouTube, do you want the butt hug first or your spank from Twist? I will always go with the light to medium spanking first. It has to be light to medium because Night Cop is allergic to pain, okay? Then Sarah can do the butt hug, and I don't think the butt hug requires rubbing, but Sarah, you do you, darling. You do you.
Need a new arrangement for all their rockets.
Good.
And for all the multi-billion-dollar contracts Elon Musk's companies have with the U.S. government. The U.S. government is going to have to either, unwind from all of those contracts, or Elon Musk's companies are going to have to unwind from him. This is an untenable reality in national security terms. Now that we know what we know about Elon Musk.
That sounds a little fascisty to me. Today,
I
Joy
can't believe
Reid
she's still
was
on TV.
still delusional and claiming that Kamala had run the perfect campaign.
And so what you've seen in the last couple of weeks, if this is an audition for managing a complex organization like the United States, Kamala Harris has passed the audition flawlessly. This has been, in many ways, a perfect campaign, a brief, but and she had barely any time to put it together.
But eventually, reality sank in, and Joy Reid was back to doing what she does best, race baiting and making wild claims, this time about Israel wanting to ethnically cleanse Gaza.
Nobody wants Donald Trump to be president more than Bibi Netanyahu, who is backed by a far-right coalition that would like to clear-cut Gaza, that would, would truly like to complete ethnic cleansing of Gaza.
Meanwhile, Rachel Maddow was lashing out at the American public, chiding them for not realizing...
Now, wait a minute. Somebody asked me if I'd ever seen Rosie O'Donnell sing the national anthem. And then somebody sent me Roseanne Barr singing the national anthem. Those are two different people, ladies and gentlemen. I've seen Roseanne Barr sing it, but you guys asked me if I'd ever seen Rosie O'Donnell sing it. She's very, Sarah, I'm going to hold I swear, I'm going to hold your left butt cheek an extra minute because of that statement, because I agree with you. Joy Reid is something else, a vile woman. Yep.
Just how good the economy is.
The United States economy is the envy of the world. Yeah. The inflation numbers, the economic growth numbers, the fiscal numbers, the U.S. standing in the world numbers are all...
Oh, I love Roseanne Barr. Oh, absolutely.
Off the charts positive. Even the freaking stock market, right? All off the charts positive.
There you have it. You're just imagining all that economic hardship. The share market is up. It's all good. Rachel said so. Now let's hear from a Kamala fan who saw a man in a MAGA hat and launched into this diatribe. Should be feeling it today.
He's gonna lose.
Vote Trump.
He's gonna lose.
Good.
He's empowering you racist, all right? But you ain't a black gonna be in the office, and his white
yeah, Roseanne Barr. I really like Roseanne Barr.
Loser. All right, we're in power now.
Have a nice day.
You have a wonderful day on the 5th, okay? You're gonna lose.
Okay.
And your leader, your cult leader.
Bye-bye.
You dumb.
And this next Kamala fan also has learnt an important lesson today. Don't get overconfident when you sit in a leftist echo chamber, because when reality hits, it's gonna hurt.
We're gonna win. We're gonna win. I mean, not to be, cocky, but I'm optimistic.
Let's have some fun looking at reactions to Donald Trump's extraordinary win. The red wave has cometh, and the lefties are, well, they're giving me too much content.
I'm sorry.
Now, guys, this is my Discord channel right here. I'd appreciate it if you guys would go and join my Discord. That's where if I can't stream one night, I put it in announcements. For nothing more, for that reason by itself, join my Discord. It's right there. And guys, listen, I'll be right back. Right back. Don't go anywhere. I'm coming back. Tidbit for all you gentlemen out there: if you shake it more than twice, you are playing with it. So don't do it. I mean, not in public, of course. I mean, not in the restroom at your local Walmart. Say it.
Oh, no! 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 Why?
She is so upset about her food stamps and welfare check being denied. Yeah.
Look, it's fair to say she's not handling it well. As for this next lass,
good to say.
I'm not sure where she is today.
I swear to God, if you idiots elect that demented man.
Is it just me or does she have raccoon eyes?
I will burn this whole place to the ground.
And this woman is too old to be this stupid, but sadly, leftism and TDS can leave the sufferer delirious, delusional, and dangerously stupid.
You voted for a racist, a rapist, a dictator. You voted for a bully, a bigot.
Look, there's no bull ring. I feel like I'm watching the Jeffersons, right? Like, moving on up.
A narcissist. Even the Germans tried to warn us, but you didn't listen. You didn't listen to the historians, the psychologists, the educators, and the intellectuals. Of course not, because Dictatorship 101 is to convince you to distrust the media, the educated, and to create an us versus them mentality.
It's always the dimmest folk who go on about educated experts.
Yeah, she
If
definitely
you're
got
wondering
that
why these
eternal
lefties
at
are so
Texas.
triggered, so shocked by reality, so out of touch with their fellow Americans, well, it could be because they consume the type of media I'm about to show you now. Here are some of our favourite media leftists who were convinced that
Absolutely,
Donald Trump was
Scott.
toast, that Kamala was going to win, and win easily.
Cat brains.
In my humble view, lights out.
Please welcome back the next president of the United States.
I think it's going to be a blowout, actually. I don't think it's going to be a close race. I think there are going to be those Republicans that just vote for Harris.
It'll be tied on Election Day, as always it will. The polls will be tied, and then he'll lose.
You call us trash? Oh, J.D. Vance, you just effed up in a way that I've never seen in my political life, and I worked for Sarah Palin.
I would say take Harris over 270 electoral votes. Let these fools in these crypto markets do something. Let them drive the betting line into a favorable place and then take advantage of it. That's what I would do. I think she's going to win.
You wrote Trump is toast. Do you stand behind that today?
Oh, even more so. I feel the same way that I felt a few weeks ago that Trump is toast.
And they're not taking the loss well. Here is Sonny Hostin
They
of
in
The
the
View
media
lashing
are
out at
supposed
white
to be
women
in the middle.
without
They're not.
college degrees.
Exactly,
What
Tennessee.
we did not have is
we don't
white
care about
women
their fucking
who voted
opinion.
about 52%.
Just
right?
report the
for
news,
Donald Trump.
monkey.
Uneducated white women, is my understanding. You have Latino men
They're in a
actually
circus.
voting.
Do
more
your
for him.
job.
Those awful women and Latino men, how dare they think for themselves? By the way, the exit polls showed that the majority of married men,
Dance, monkey,
unmarried men,
dance.
and married women voted for Trump.
Just
It
do
was
your
the
job.
unmarried women who backed Kamala.
Keep your opinion
Wasn't
to
that what
yourself,
J.D. Vance
Mrs.
said
Media,
about that
Mr.
group
Media.
writer? Sonny also made some absurd claims about
Oh, no shit,
losing
Tennessee.
the civil rights. The desperation to be a victim is strong in this one.
I worry about my children's future, especially my daughter, who now has less rights than I have. And I remember my father telling me many, many
See,
years.
right there is where somebody needs to stop her and say, wait. What rights do you have that your daughter does not? Make them spell it out. Because that's bullshit. We're all protected, if you're a U.S. citizen, under the Constitution of the United States of America and the Bill of Rights. So what rights is she talking about?
Years ago, that I was the first person in his family to enjoy full civil rights. And now I have less civil rights than I had when he told me that. So again, I'm profoundly
What
disturbed.
civil rights
And
has
the
she lost?
perpetually aggrieved ladies of the View
You don't lose,
also
ladies and
want
gentlemen, you don't lose your rights, okay? You're born with them.
greater censorship. They want to curb free speech on social media so a Democrat never loses again.
Well, it would help if
if we could regulate social media, because one of the biggest offenders is D.C. and Congress have not been
Exactly,
able to do one
Tennessee.
thing in regard to the rogue corporations
Not
of
going to
social
get any
media.
better with Elon Musk now in the administration.
Now to MSNBC's Joy Reid, who's always
Correct,
having
Hojo.
number one here. She
The
claims
right to
that
freedom of
Florida
speech,
is a
the right to bear
fascist state.
arms,
It's a pure
the right to
Project
search and
2025
seizure.
in miniature
Yeah.
in Florida, and that kind of extreme, sort of extremist right-wing fascist type government in Florida, does that make it a more
Yeah,
attractive?
I just want to let, and some people don't know this about her. Well, about her wardrobe. The designers of Beverly Hills Cops is the one that dressed her. Yep, it's a fact, Jack. I know. How do I know your name is Jack? I'm all that in a stale bag of chips. That's how.
Plays.
Oh dear, and if you're in the habit of consuming media like that,
Yeah.
then you may react like this when Donald Trump has a landslide victory.
No, not really, Trooper. I was being a smart ass. It's in my DNA. It's not even my fault.
We may not have rights tomorrow.
Yo, I'm scared to go to sleep. I might wake up in my sleigh.
Anyone else having a meltdown? I don't know how to do this. Right now, I'm just not. I can't deal with this right now.
I don't even know how many I got on Kick.
And I have never experienced anything like this. I never thought I would in this country.
Dale Man!
No, wait.
Welcome, buddy.
I'm so stressed. I don't know how to handle this.
Oh, I'm so sad. But the best reaction goes to this jokester. This is superb work.
I'm literally shaking right now. I'm a trans woman with a baby on the way. What am I gonna do? Keep it?
Now, that was parody. I'm not sure if this next video is. I suspect it could be real. It's...
I'm a trans woman and I'm pregnant. Trooper, that does not mean you can get pregnant, buddy. It might appear that you're pregnant, but you can't really get pregnant, sir. Just lay off the Hot Pockets and you'll be fine.
Hard to tell nowadays.
I can't believe Trump's actually going to win this fucking thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm so up. God damn it.
And here is another white dude for...
See, I've never wanted to see some fake titties in all my life until that shot. You can't unsee that. I just wish he would have went and got him some fake titties. And take your titties out of your front pockets, buddy, and get some fake ones. They can do that now.
Kamala, or is it a work of satire?
What the hell? You cannot be serious. How did I wake up to this garbage as my president?
I know we've seen this, but it's good enough to see again, okay? I mean, the little bonnet and all that shit, yo, it's adorable.
That's right, garbage. I went to bed last night and she was ahead. I woke up to this freaking nightmare.
Yeah.
Donald Trump? How? Does America have this many Nazi, Hitler following pieces of trash?
Let's end lefties with Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, AOC, pretending she's some heroine in a Nazi film.
Like a Fruit Loop.
Here she warns that we're...
To me, Tennessee looked a little bit like a Lucky Charm. Yeah, I mean, the marshmallows and shit. Come on. It looks a lot more like Lucky Charm than Fruit Loops.
We're about to enter...
I mean, because seriously, Fruit Loops comes with a crunch, okay? You let some Lucky Charms sit for more than 2 minutes. A little soggy. It looks so much more like a Lucky Charm. I'm just saying.
Of fascism. I'm so scared.
Let's
Yeah,
say
bag of
peers in
Skittles.
history of mass movements of people that mobilized to protect one another in times of fascism and authoritarianism. And this is
Wow, thank you, Texas.
era that we are poised to enter.
The absolute best thing about this election was all the lefties that were bitching before about how the Electoral College is bullshit and popular votes should be up the way. Trump won. Yeah, exactly, Dale. They're too stupid to realize without the Electoral College, California and New York would be the only two states to decide who our president is. Right? So now little tiny states like Delaware and Rhode Island actually get a voice with the Electoral College. Our founding fathers were fucking smart. They thought of just about everything. Now 55 on YouTube. No, I'm only 36, Texas. I just celebrated my 22nd year anniversary of my 36th birthday. So I know I'm 36 now. Did you see where we turned California? Yep. And if they hadn't have cheated with the Dominion machines and all that shit, we would have took California. And did anybody else notice? Every state, you can go back and look it up, every state Kamala won did not require voter ID. Not one. Huh. Just say, hey, I'm here to vote, and you get to vote. Isn't that amazing? But I don't think she won any state. Honestly, I don't think she won any. She might have pulled out of her little ass. She might have gotten Delaware. Maybe. And maybe even Hawaii, because they're so fucking far out there and delusional. But every other state went to Trump. I'm positive of that. Let's go.
All the swing states, you. If you got a disaster going through, don't ask me. You got a hurricane going through?
They're trying to cheat.
You better deal with that. Find that money to rebuild your house.
And the U.S. Air Force recruiting says they're going to review this matter. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. We have elevated it.
Yeah, that was
for
an Air
review.
Force
So this guy
person
could lose his job.
I want to know why you're voting for Trump.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing, Tennessee. Did you know they called California for Kamala with 3% of the vote in? I was just blown away. They did the same thing with Obama. They were calling California and Illinois and New York 2 to 3% of the vote in, and they were already giving it to Obama. They did the same thing to Kamala. 3% of the vote was in when they gave it to Kamala.
The reason I wanted to know, and I said because you're brown skin.
I said, don't touch me. And then, not even a second, she just popped me right in my chin.
Here's how the woman arrested who hasn't been charged described it to police.
Did she say, here's the woman that's been arrested who hasn't been charged? Then she's being detained, not arrested. When you arrest someone, ladies and gentlemen, I got 17 years of this shit. When you arrest someone, there is a charge or they're not under arrest. It's impossible. I can detain someone without arresting them, without charging them, like on a vehicle stop. When I stop you on a traffic stop, I was a traffic unit, I'm detaining you, not arresting you. The moment I put cuffs on you and say, you're under arrest, I'm charging you with a crime. Wow, here's the woman that was arrested but not charged. What?
Liberals on social media are continuing to melt down and be outraged online, but they're being so outrageous that they're actually getting backlash for that outrage and the threats and the things.
You're exactly right, Tennessee. That absolutely happened. Well, I wasn't standing there when they tried to bring in the fake ballots, but yeah. And yeah, that's another thing, Sarah. Sarah, my little sexy butt. Listen. Why did they wait till like 96% in Georgia to call it for Trump? And then 98% before they finally called Pennsylvania for Trump, but yet they'll give California to Kamala at 3%. Illinois at 6%. Wow. Talk about a double standard, huh?
Things they're saying, and it's great to see that instant karma come back on them, as it should. I know I don't have the Trump shirt on today. It actually got taken away from me.
Yeah,
Brutus
therapy.
over here wanted to rep Trump more than me, so I let him. I'm a giving stuffed animal owner. If you guys enjoy the videos, consider subscribing.
Absolutely.
And if you're already subscribed.
Tennessee Nate said something very, very truthful and important. He said, I'm telling you, man, it was rigged for Kamala. Absolutely. But it was just too big to rig. That's why I voted early. I voted the Wednesday before, 2 weeks before the actual election.
Thank you so much. I just reached 100,000 subscribers, almost 3.
Oh, come on,
Let's
come on. Let's go.
Do it.
Oh, we already saw this, but
Yeah.
all this shit is funny to watch again, right?
Do it.
I want to see him break the TV. Break that son of a bitch. You didn't pay for it.
Good luck watching CNN now, honey. Good luck. Next, we have a guy working for the U.S. Air Force saying that he does not care about people who are affected by natural disasters or mass shootings if they live in a state that voted for Trump. And he's going to face some consequences from the U.S. Air Force real quick. We'll see.
Correct.
I feel like it's going to be more embarrassments over the next 4 years, and y'all are going to get what's fucking coming. Don't fucking ask me for shit or expect me to do shit.
Wait. Baby girl. Kamala collected over 10 times more money for her campaign than Trump did. Don't tell me she didn't have the funds to win. She had millions more than Trump used.
For your state, or if you're suffering.
Yeah, thank you, Tennessee.
So, Florida and Texas, all the swing states, fuck you. If you got a disaster going through, don't ask
Somebody
me.
gets so brainwashed.
Genuinely, don't ask me.
Yeah,
ask
that
me.
too, Texas.
You got a hurricane going through? Well, fuck. You better deal with that shit, bitch. Find that fucking money to rebuild your house.
I mean, this is America, right? Just to tell you, when I was growing up and we had a book report in the 9th grade, I had to pedal my little ass to the library to use their encyclopedias because we couldn't afford our own encyclopedias, right? That's where you got your information. You went over there, you pulled the drawer out, you went through the little index cards, actual cards, to find the encyclopedia that you're looking for, and then it will say it's on B4. You go up to B, because that's the next level, and you go down to aisle 4, and it's in there somewhere. These idiots nowadays can just go over to the computer and with just your 8 fingers and your 2 thumbs type anything you want to know, and it pops up within seconds without pedaling your little ass on your bicycle to the library. How do these fucktards get so brainwashed when they have all this access immediately to pop up for them from their computers? When they hear something on the mainstream media, do what I did. I go research it myself. They've got access to all this information, and they're dumb as rocks.
Or, yeah, natural disaster, gun laws, school shootings. Like, please don't ask me. I don't care anymore. I can't.
And the U.S. Air Force recruiting says they're going to review this matter. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. We have elevated it for review. So
Yeah,
this guy
exactly, Turtle.
could lose his job, lose his career, lose
Pebbles,
his
yeah.
contract, get super demoted, all because he allowed himself to get manipulated by the liberal media agenda, the Democrat agenda, which is all based on lies, and to have this accumulation moment, a climax moment where Trump gets elected and now he's willing to spew this online and possibly lose his job. Yes, he deserves what's coming to him, but
Yes,
it
he
is
does.
sad the way that the liberal media Democrats have been able to manipulate people, and now,
Yeah,
because
I
they
agree.
manipulate them so much, bring destruction in their lives. Michael Cohen, Mr. Turn on Trump man, who just bashes Trump all the time and says,
how many times this guy got to go to jail for perjury?
He would leave the country if Trump got elected. He's already preparing his exit plan, got trolled on a live stream where people were pressing him on his promise he made.
No problem. Wow, genius you are. Can we stop with that? I appreciate it. I don't like the stupid turkeys. All right, let's just knock that stupid shit off, please.
Nope.
All right.
Nope.
I did. I said I was leaving, and then the following day, get that through your dumb heads. The following day, I turned around and I said that there's no chance in the world that I'm leaving my country. Thank you very much.
I want one of those. I mean, I would lose it. I would start just busting. If they did, you remember those vagina hats they wore right after Trump got elected in 2016? All the feminists in New York, they're wearing vagina hats and shit. I'd like to see a vagina. Yeah. Got it?
All right? I'm not leaving anyway. You leave. This is my country. And I have every right, every single right within which to turn around when we stop so we can.
The audience keeps adding that filter.
2 seconds, I'm going to end up blocking this idiot.
Why didn't they do that to Kamala?
So why'd you say it then, Michael? Why on CNN did you say, oh, I'm going to leave the country, I have an exit plan? Was it just a whole game to strike up this fear and hatred towards Trump when you didn't even mean it, man?
Because I like this guy. This Jesus-looking guy on the right. I like him.
America is an amazing country. You ain't going nowhere. Now we have a Santa Barbara bakery cafe that does not want your business.
Okay, Trooper. They weren't talking about you when they were making that cake. I don't want you to get offended. I don't want you upset. That doesn't mean you, sir.
Business if you voted for Trump. So make sure you do not support them. They posted this. Let them eat dicks. Okay, I looked at some of your comments and I guess I need to be more explicit. If you voted for a convicted rapist, a known rapist, who led an insurrection, wants to take away the rights of women, LGBTQ+, and other...
I'm just going to tell you right now, if that's an ice cream cake, oh, I'm eating it. Absolutely. Give me the knife. Especially if it's Pralines and cream. I'm eating it.
Marginalized communities, then Crush Cakes is not for you. I hope that clears things up. This is where they are in Santa Barbara. Surprising they're in California with this attitude.
Santa Barbara
They
location.
said someone needs to order a Trump inauguration cake from this place and then sue them when they refuse to make it. That was a big thing that happened with conservative bakers that didn't want to make wedding cakes for gay couples. And people are already posting requests. Who will we contact?
Tennessee. Can you imagine me and you right there with the... Hey, ma'am, can I get a slice of that dick? Yeah, I want a big slice. It's ice cream cake? Yeah, give me a big slice of that dick. And then you're next, man. You got to be vocal about it.
Trump won, you dirty cunt. Trump is your daddy at Gmail. Type of event, internet camp opening for retarded liberals.
Hey, guy, no more talk about
cake
food.
Doesn't smell like cat piss and liberal tears for your childish nonsense of refusing to serve Trump supporters.
Yeah, Texas, Trump won, Patriots win.
I'm fucking feral today. Feral! If you see me, keep walking.
Is she saying sterile or feral? I don't get it.
Do not make eye contact. Do not square up at me. Don't act like you know me.
And that's sad because I think she's beautiful. I mean, all kidding aside, she's beautiful. She's just mentally unstable. Wow. I mean, I would like to play tiddlywinks with her. Absolutely, I would.
Like, I want to eat... Like, maybe they voted for Kamala, but, like, I want to eat them right now. Like, I want to take a bite out of those glutes in a bad way.
Oh my God. I have to play the beginning again.
I'm fucking.
I am never, ever going to show this woman my butterfly. She wants to take a bite out of my butterfly. Not going to happen.
Feral today.
Here we go. Oh.
Tammy! Hi, Tammy. Thank you for subbing to my channel, sweetheart. You are on my Christmas card list now, darling.
Oh my God, look at this. Oh my God. The last thing a plant-based sausage sees before.
I don't know, Hojo. She could be a little dominant. She may just adore those guys walking it. You never know.
Before it's over.
Me neither, Scott.
Another educator who's not educated, Professor David Cardin of BYU, posted this message on his office door to Trump supporters. If you supported Trump in the recent election, then this scripture is for you. From the Book of Mormon, because he's in BYU. Now it is not common that the voice of the people desireth anything contrary to that which is right. But it is common for the lesser part of the people to desire that which is not right. Hey, Miss Bridge! Therefore this shall ye observe and make it your law, to do your business by the voice of the people. And if the time comes that the voice of the people doth choose iniquity, then is the time that the judgments of God will come upon you. Then is the time he will visit you with great destruction, even as he has hitherto visited this land. By almost all objective standards, Donald Trump is an evil man. Now that you've made your choice, you should expect this prophecy to you earlier.
You're so funny. I love your channel.
This guy is an
Tennessee, you should see me on Thursdays, man. I'm a smart ass, but it's in my DNA, Tennessee. I can't even help it. So, but guys, I wanted to let everybody know one more time. 2 weeks from tonight, I won't be sitting in front of my computer streaming on the Blue Zone. We're going to be, me and my son, his nickname is Rex. And they call him Rex because he goes from 0 to 100 miles an hour like a Trias Rex dinosaur. What is it called? A Rex? Tri-Rex or ABC Rex or... You know, I don't know, Pebbles Rex? I don't remember what it was. It's that fucking dinosaur. So they call him Rex because he goes balls to the walls real quick. But we'll be out there in the field hunting down the criminals. The hunt is on 2 weeks from tonight. And if you'd like to help donate for the equipment that's needed to go live, because we still need the $1,200 boxes or $600 a piece, the Wi-Fi boxes, and then the SIM card, and that gives us the data. That's $80 a month for unlimited data on this Wi-Fi box for the little SIM card. But anyway, but yeah, if you'd like to do that, I'm going to put the link right there. There you go. Let's go.
Educator, professor at BYU. We'll see what happens to his job.
A T-Rex.
I say we pass a law that requires anyone who voted for that orange piece of shit to wear their Trump hat 24/7.
Doesn't sound that bad to me.
Me neither.
I'd be happy to do it. And those of us MAGA supporters with that higher hairline,
Thank
y'all
you,
know what I'm
Michael.
talking about. They might want to wear the MAGA hat all the time anyway.
Because conservatives are dangerous.
Oh, so dangerous.
Sarah, yes, he does. I'll be streaming on YouTube and Kick, and he'll be doing the same. So, yeah, he does. I don't remember what his channel is. I think it's Rex on the Hunt. I think that's it. Rex, are you here in the chat? Rex! Let me see. That's a good idea. What's his... See, Rex... on the... I think it's Rex on the Hunt. I may be wrong, though. No, it's not Rex on... Oh, I think... Is it Rex with no spaces? Let's see. Yeah, it's Rex on the Hunt. Here, let me give you his... This is Rex YouTube channel. There you go. That's his YouTube. Thank you, Wobbly. Decent, huh? Also, how did your daughter flip a truck? Huh? Now we're dangerous. Let's go.
For anyone who isn't white, Christian, or male.
Look, have some feel. Don't judge this young lady or old lady. She hasn't been laid in years. She lives with like 6 cats. Okay? I mean, that would drive anybody crazy. So don't judge her. Okay? I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't.
Completely dangerous.
Thank you, Texas.
Like dynamite waiting to go off in your hand. So I think we should all get a public
You know what?
service warning.
I need to
Don't
put
you?
that in there. Hold on.
And the irony, again, whatever they accuse you of is what they are. We're not the most dangerous thing or people or race out there. You know who is? A white Karen lady. You ever seen one of those ladies explode on a manager? Oh my God. They'll go up to an anaconda and grab it by its neck and be like, get off my property. Nah, they got us beat, man. Again, a white Karen lady got a little too aggressive, and now she's dealing with police problems. And here's the body cam footage from the police dealing with her.
I want to know why you're voting for Trump. That's the only reason I want to know. That's the only thing. And I said because you're brown skin.
Gina Powell says she was on the receiving end of that. She told me she'd never seen the 82-year-old until she was in her face.
Just shocked that just the presence of me, and she made it very clear it was my skin color.
Gina was with her friend Mary Jennings doing this, supporting Donald Trump, waving flags and signs, when she said the woman confronted her over her political beliefs and race.
And then that's when she shoved me, pushed me back, and I said, don't touch me. And then not even a second, she just popped me right in my chin.
Here's how the woman arrested, who hasn't been charged, described it to police.
Was to push her away, and I put my hand to her chin.
And that's when Mary stepped in.
Okay, let me see if this works. I just set this up. I put it on a button. Go follow my son Rex on YouTube. There's his YouTube channel. It worked.
Punched me, but she connected and, it slammed my jaw shut.
Both women are physically okay, but it's been an emotional toll.
Well, I haven't, wow, it is dark. I haven't been able to work yet. I'm still kind of in shock.
Edmonds police say they have a step.
Doc, I think it's the same thing. Now you're confusing me, man. I don't know. I'll have to get his Pat, I sent you a pic of what happened into. Yeah. I got to figure out what his Kick channel is. I'll get all that set up and get it to you guys for Kick. But I think it's the same thing. Rex on the Hunt.
Established probable cause for a hate crime arrest.
Doc, search Rex on the Hunt and see if that's it. I don't think there's any spaces in any of that either. It's one word.
And that the suspect continued to show no remorse for the incident.
I'm sure it's hard to get over. But these people are so irritated and deranged and filled with so many of the BS lies that we've already gone through and you guys have seen in other videos, that it's so deeply conditioned that these emotional responses.
Yeah, as long as she's okay, darling.
So, now that the orange turd has won, we should now rename America Hell, because it is going to be hell on earth once they strip everyone's rights away that is no straight white cis man. So
look, when we go live bounty hunting, if you want to see my webcam, or not webcam, but my body cam, you'll be on my channel. If you want to see Rex's body cam, you go to his channel. So they'll both be, ignore. So they'll both, whichever one you want to see is good.
Buckle up. Hope you freaking Republicans are happy. I'm out of here.
Thank you, Texas.
If he's leaving the U.S., at least...
Yeah, I think it's a good idea, ladies and gentlemen, to bring up both tabs. so you can see Rex's cam, which most of the time will be looking at me, and you'll see my cam looking at him. Because all you're going to see from me is my arm and maybe my cigarette or my vape, or unless we're struggling with somebody, but whatever. But yeah, that's a good idea, Texas, to bring up both tabs and watch both of us at the same time. Only donate to my channel, though, okay? Don't tell him I said that. I rebuke being called sis. No, you're sexy butt, Sarah. I already named you. There's a thing called dental hygiene. Yeah, there is. And it's been around for a while, too.
At least it's a good thing for him, because dental care is much cheaper in other countries. Okay, that's mean. I know, we all have issues. Some people have issues. Okay, that was mean.
Correct,
come on,
Eternal.
That was good. That was good. There's a TikToker who wants to become a hospice nurse just so she can abuse elderly Trump supporters. When can I become a hospice nurse so I can do elderly abuse towards Trump voters? Will anybody be mad?
Wow.
So much for the tolerant and loving left. Bro, I never claimed to be tolerant. You're freaks. You better hide your grandpa because I'm coming for him. Well, everyone can find who this is and expose who she is. And good luck publicly being able to get some big jobs when you want to say stuff like this. We have Executive Director of Progress Libs posting an image depicting an assassination of Elon Musk. Posting this
I sent you
blatantly,
one that,
and she's
yeah,
one of
we
the
already
leaders
saw
of
that
the
one,
progressive
darling.
liberal movements right here. These people are getting attention by the FBI, by the Secret Service, especially when they talk about Trump. And this is why Elon Musk has had to beef up his security even more. Because people are so deranged, emotionally manipulated, and in a fury, literally over the country being better.
And I'm gonna put it to you like this. If I see you with a white man, it's
Okay, why is she wearing a shower curtain? I'm just asking questions, because I don't know.
up. I don't care. I don't want to hear that spicy white shit no more. This shit is not a joke no more. I don't care what the fuck Shira Savin said. Oh my God, you know what? Get with a man of your race. Get with an old white man. Bitch, I wish you would. Go ahead and do it. Do it. I want to see. Bitch, you gonna get that treatment, bitch. I'm gonna give you that look just how I get a black man with a white girl in his arm. Bitch, you got a white, you got a white man. Hold, bitch, it's up for you. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm back on my racism shit. I'm back on it. Oh my God, it's 2020 all over again. I just, the racism just came off of me. Now it's back on, bitch. I'm locked in. Bitch, I'm not playing with y'all. Like, I'm not playing with y'all. Y'all my sisters and all that. But all that mixed shit, I'm not doing it. I don't give a fuck. Hispanics too, bitch. I don't want to see no Black-skinned babies. I don't give a fuck.
And if they don't send my fucking food stamp to my EBT card, I will burn down my fucking house. I ain't playing with you.
Fuck about her hair. I do not give a fuck about your kid's hair. I don't care.
I don't speak Ebonics either, Hojo. What the fuck,
bitch,
over?
It's blacks only, bitch. From now on, don't play. Do not play. Do not play. And it's specific blacks. I'm actually angry. Oh my God, calm down, Najee. Calm down. Calm down. I'm actually angry, bitch. I promise you, I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass. If I see you with a white man, bitch, you bitches is not all.
Children from 4 different men. They better send my EBT card. They better load it. I will burn down I'll burn down my mama's house. I'll burn down this fucking place too. Don't make me. I ain't playing.
The hook no more.
You ever notice in a fight situation, it's always the ones that talk the biggest game that actually don't have a clue of what they're doing. And the people that actually know how to fight and are really about business,
no, they
don't
didn't
say
mind
a
that
word.
at all, Sarah, did
So
they?
like Miss Extra over here, you know she really wouldn't do anything in a situation.
They
except, like,
slept
flail her
since then.
arms.
They don't remember that shit.
There's a lady who might have come illegally to the country and is now...
No, let's call it like it is. The bitch is fucking here illegally. Get her the fuck out of our country. We don't give a fuck what she says. That's a lot of fucking. Isn't it, Sarah? I'm just saying.
Freaking out because Trump ain't playing about these deportations.
6 years. 6 fucking years. It took us 6 fucking years to get our citizenship. I know people, I know some people need more time. I know some people don't ever get their citizenship, but we worked so hard for it. She worked so hard for it. I was just a kid. We came here because she wanted a better life for us. She wanted a better education for us.
Yeah, she voted in California. Exactly, Michael. Thank you, Tinkerton.
It's gonna be taken away because of him. Because of that stupid. Oh my God. Stupid fucking felon. He's a felon. He's a villain. He's a felon. I don't want him here anymore. I can't. I'm not.
Eternal. I would say more like Elmer Fudd. Yeah. Or Yosemite Sam.
Coming back. I'm never coming back here until he leaves the house.
Get your illegal wetback ass out of our country, bitch.
My life, her life, and the lives of every single immigrant in this country.
This is one of the negatives of social media. It's created such an attention-seeking culture that if your family and you came here illegally, why would you share about that on the internet? So that you could then have proofs outside for the government to be able to find you and deport you. Why would you do that? But social media has given this avenue for people to just share and share. It's so, so stupid. But this guy does it the right way.
Donald Trump won, and I am very, very afraid that he might deport my mother-in-law. She entered illegally to the country, and she lives in Street 4, number 47, apartment D.
My mother-in-law, she lived at it's apartment D. She's given the full address, right? Way to go, man.
New York. I am very, very concerned. That's right behind the green apartment. Yeah. I have nothing bad happened to her.
It's the one right behind the green apartment. Just come to my door. I'll walk you back there. But I'm very concerned for my mother-in-law.
It's always open. You don't have any dogs either. It's Street 4, number 47, apartment D. If she got deported, how my life would be. Why? Number 47, apartment D.
Typical Elliot is the username.
I think
Get
so,
rid of that
Tinkerton.
mother-in-law, baby. She must be a nightmare to deal with. It's Sean Daniel here. If you guys enjoyed the video, consider
That was hey, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to tell you one thing, okay? Let me find which button I need to click on. No, I think it was a joke, Texas. I really think it was a joke. But look, this has been a roller coaster tonight. And for those who don't know Night Cop 35, who's new here tonight, I love roller coasters. I love them. I mean, I'm like a daredevil when it comes to roller coasters. Now, there's some roller coasters that are so sissified I won't even get on, okay? I just won't get on them. The roller coaster I get on it has these sharp-ass freaking turns and shit. I'd like to share it with you, okay? This is the only roller coaster I get on, okay? Go, go, go. Watch these turns, man. Breathtaking. Oh, just watching it makes me nervous. Oh, shit. And they let kids on that thing, too. But tonight's been just like that, a roller coaster, right? Charlie the Choo-Choo. Oh, my, yeah, oh, hell. Thank you, Texas. Appreciate it, buddy. Breathtaking, right? Oh, we need Skittles for the butt massage, Miss Bridge. I'm just saying. It's out there now. But listen, 13 days from today, because the day doesn't count. 13 more days. And me and my son Rex will be out there bounty hunting. We just tried to, we did test the body cam yesterday on a live stream. Several of them, because the internet kept going in and out. That's why we need the Wi-Fi boxes. So it'll be right here on one of my zippers on my vest, real close to the cam, so we're not going to lose signal. We also found that the battery, we bought 2 batteries. And then we found each battery only lasts about an hour to an hour and a half. So now we've got to buy a battery pack. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? It's like an Anker, A-N-K-E-R, an Anker battery thing that will charge your phone 3 different times. So we're going to get one of those and plug it into the Action 4 cameras so we can stream 5, 6, 7 hours if we wanted to. So we didn't even think about each battery only lasting an hour to an hour and a half. That's only maximum top 3 hours of a stream. So yeah, we're going to have to get the battery pack. Hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about. You can charge your phone with it but anyway, what internet box are you doing? We are doing the Rex. Send me the link to the Pat, did you get the last one I sent you? What last one you sent me? Yeah, the Ryan Dawson. Yeah, I see it. Rex, can you send me the... Dad, you were killing it tonight. Oh, wow. Hey, Laura! I see... Hi, Laura! Laura's my granddaughter. He just sent me a picture of him with Laura. Said, Dad, you're killing it tonight. You want me to send it to you? Yeah, please send it to me. So I can I just want to bring it up on the, because I don't have it in my basket yet. Who are the people you're chasing down for the bounty hunting? Watson, it's bail jumpers. You know, they didn't show up for court. They got a bench warrant on them. They broke their bond. They didn't show up for court, so then the bondsman wants them back because they've only got like 90 days to get their asses back, and they have to forfeit all that money. Are you going to send it to me, or are you're going to mail it through snail mail, Rex? Oh, wow, really? Well, guys, you need to start pouring in because 2 weeks from tonight, we'll be live streaming. There it is. It's a Netgear Nighthawk. Let me bring it up real quick. That's the box. That's the Wi-Fi box, Kyle. Okay. What happened to the $600 one, son? Are you working with a bail bondsman? Yes, we're working with about 5 donation. Hey, good day! Monday! Thank you, buddy. Okay. Well, guys, I got some great news. You must have switched the boxes. Because the one I saw was $600. Look at this, guys. Let me bring this up. It's only $175. Oh, let me go down. Holy shit. That's good. Look at this. Okay, this is Amazon. Okay. Wait, what are you doing? Oh, go back. So that's the Wi-Fi box we're going to get. The one we were going to get was $600. So this is $175. I stand corrected. So we need 2 of those, and then we got to get 2 SIM cards that goes in there, and those are $50 a piece. And then $80 for the Wi-Fi, for unlimited Wi-Fi. So 50 plus 80 plus 175 times 2. But that looks cool. The one we were going to get was a big box like that, son. It was $600. We saw the guy on the train in the UK going across on the train from somewhere to somewhere, and it was connecting all the way. Remember that one? Yeah, I would think so too. Why aren't we getting the $600 one, Kyle? Oh, those are good? Okay. The box we wanted to get, we couldn't get the money in time. Okay, yeah. Because right now we need $1,200 for the 2 boxes that we were going to get. They're $600 a piece. And then still $80 a month for the for the Wi-Fi and then $50 for the SIM card. So, okay, good. But this is the Wi-Fi box we're going to be getting, I guess. But I'll tell you what, if we start making money off this bounty hunting stream, I'm going to take that money and get the $600 one. Unless this just works just perfectly fine. I mean, yeah. If this works, there's no reason to. But these still work, I promise. Okay, Rex. But anyway, it's 175 times 2. All right. I thought we were going with the $600 one. But anyway, I was wrong. It's not the first time that's happened either. There's a pattern. There's a pattern going on here. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, if it goes in and out every now and then, once we make money off the bounty hunting stream, I'll take that money and just buy the $600 box. So I didn't hear you. Are you working with a company for the? Yes, we're working with 5 different bounty hunters. Watson.
Thank you for your donation.
Bam. Thank you, Tinkerton, very, very much, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, I promise you 100% of this donation money, the coffee money, if you want to buy me a cup of coffee, is right here. All that money's going, and super chats. Once I get it, I don't get that money until from the 21st to the 24th. But all this money is going towards our bounty hunting equipment. I assure you of that. We just couldn't get the money. Yeah, we tried, ladies and gentlemen. You guys know I've been talking about it since August, and we just didn't get enough money to get the ones we wanted. Because I think you get what you pay for. You get the best in the beginning, so you don't have to keep replacing it over and over and over, like this $175 box. I'll be happy if it lasts 3 months, right? So you get the $600 box, you ain't got to buy another one for a very long time. But anyway, yeah, he's right. We just couldn't, the donations and all that we just didn't collect it in time. So we're going to go, I guess he says we're going to go with the 175. I knew it was, we changed from, he was telling me one brand and he said Netgear, but I didn't realize the whole product had changed, so. Sexy
Thank you
butt
for
just
your
tipped.
donation.
Hey, sexy butt. Sarah. Thank you, sweetheart. Now it's official. You owe me like 3 light to medium spankings. Sexy butt. It's got to be light to medium. I am allergic to pain. It's been proven. It's documented. I'm allergic to pain. Okay. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that, darling. More than welcome. Oh, Miss Bridge, did you do that? I thought that was Sarah. Miss Bridge, tell me, did you do that, sweetheart? She put sexy butt, just supported the Blue Zone. Okay, guys, I will be back on Monday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we're only going to have like 11 days or 12 days left. No, 11. Because the day's over. Nope, that was me. No, that was me, weirdo. Thank you, Miss Briggs. Sexy butt. I need $530 to get it all. Yeah, because, ladies and gentlemen, the, I said this yesterday. What is it? Not the 460, but the 435 or whatever. I spent that already on the webcams and the extra batteries and the webcam holder that connects to my vest. That money's gone. We've already spent it. But 100% of it went on all the equipment. So, is it really? Oh, I didn't know that. Wow. Okay. Well, guys, I will be back on Monday night, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Same Pat time, same Pat channel. And we'll see you guys Monday night. And we're getting closer. 2 weeks from tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we will be live. Let me get over here. Y'all have a super blessed night. Thank you for all the support tonight. Thank you for hanging out with me. Good night. Let's go.
Goodbye, everybody.
Wait.
Thank you
for your donation.
Here we go.
Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth.
Holy shit. Okay, I gotta know who Anonymous is. Wow. Anonymous. Who's Anonymous? $175. Wow. You know what? I don't think I've ever gotten a donation that big in the 3 years and 8 months. See, I started April in 2021. I don't think I've ever gotten that big of a donation. Wow. Thank you so much. And rest assured, whoever did that, 100% of that goes, oh, there's my my Wi-Fi box. $175. Rex, there's the money for my Wi-Fi box. Ha ha. Damn. Thank you so much. Very much. So now we can order the damn thing and have it here before the 23rd. That's what we were nervous about. Like, God dang, we don't have the money. I hope we get it in time to order it from Amazon and get it here before the 23rd. So thank you so much, guys. Very much. It's been a long stream. I've been here almost 4 hours tonight. I'll be back on Monday. I need to know who Anonymous is. That is what it's for. Scott, you're the Anonymous. Thank you, buddy. Very much. Hell yeah. Now I can get my Wi-Fi box. So then all I got to do is pay the $80 for the month Wi-Fi unlimited. It's unlimited for $80. And then $50 for the SIM card for that Netgear, Netflix, whatever it is. My son does all that. Thank you for the support, everyone. Absolutely. Ship it through FedEx. Yeah, we might get down to the wire where we'll have to. Don't know. But anyway, guys, you guys have a super blessed evening. And Scott, thank you, man, for your support. I appreciate it, buddy. Good night, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth.
Why do you think I should stay longer, Rex? Dad, you should stay on longer, Dad. Love you, Dad. Wow. Why should I stay on longer? My beautiful wife's going to be home in 8 minutes. You too, Texas. All right, guys, because you have a lot of people are watching you. Yeah, I've got 40 on YouTube, and I've got. Oh, you know what? Let me raid on Kick real quick. Hold on. I didn't even raid on Kick. No, never mind. There's nobody to raid. Okay. Later, Pat. Wife comes first. Absolutely. Yeah, I've got, it says 18 on my end. All right, guys, you have a good evening. We'll see you Monday night.